Trickster. We're gonna try out a new class, so we're gonna rock with Trickster. Let's go. Oh no, we gotta. Oh, okay. I'm about to say we gotta get some clothes on him. Like, all right, let's go. Thank you so much, man. Trust me, I am. Look at this, man.
I just gotta get across this hellhole. What the fuck's happening? I don't belong on this side. What the? Oh, shit. Whoa. Did I do that?
As a trigger, you will recover health and gain shield so you can use close quarters. That was crazy! That killed all of them in one shot! That's crazy! That was fire. That was fire. Wow! That is insane! That's sick, B!
Fuck this! Run! Hold your position! You're not free! Pull back!
Are they waiting for me? How is this happening to me?
Go. Wow. Head off. Yo, the flow of combat is incredible, man. That's another thing I love about this game. The flow of combat is great.
Flares, this storm. I've seen this before. The forest. When we landed.
Go, we out here. Wow. Wait, mad power from him, yo. Oh no. No! Got him. Yo, this game is fire.
This kid.
Alright. I like the fact that each class has a different healing mechanic. That's true to what their class is. That's dope.
Where is she? Hey, Shira. I'm geared up and tracking down Jakob. Now, who the hell are these assholes?
They're thugs, drug runners, and child slavers. They call themselves the Hounds. And believe me, no one's gonna miss.
So Jakob's in trouble and I need to go save his ass. At least something's never changed.
They're thugs, drug runners, and child slavers. They call themselves the Hounds. And believe me, no one's gonna miss them if you put a few dozen in body bags.
Why the hell haven't you done something about them already?
Honestly, because their black market keeps our soldiers happy. And that...
Those guys talk to the Grand Marshal. Why the boss promised.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, shoot! Yo, this game is crazy, man.
Now where's Jakob?
Completely different feel with this class because of because you can go up to them personally. Is the melee is different. I love it. Machine gun. Alright, let's go.
Outrider, be careful out there. It's bad.
I'll see what I can do. Sure. I still got about 30 years of questions to catch up on.
So if you make it back in one piece, come and ask me. But I don't promise I'll have all.
What the hell happened?
The insurgents dug underneath my troops, blew the whole goddamn front to hell.
Okay, boss. Do you see a big tower? That's where you need to get. The old solar tower. But it's a mess out there. Everything's upside down.
Yeah, I noticed. Don't worry.
Alright,
I'm
let's
carving
go.
my way through it.
Oh, that's hot. Wow. crazy, man. $129. Shotgun. Hold on. Oh. Wow. Woo. Wow. No, that's a shotgun, baby. That's a shotgun, baby. Wow.
So that was a very fun demo. The question I had is what some of the inspirations were for the universe. It had a very like Mad Max and space vibe. It was very fun. But I was curious if there were any like direct inspirations in like books or movies or anything you guys were trying to like what y'all really drew from.
I think it didn't have one inspiration, one book, one movie. I think it's coming from all maybe it's too much, but all the experience of our life, all the books, comic books, movies, games we played, yeah, all together. I was happy to meet the people who, from the beginning, were not the game that more or less we enjoy the same content, the same movies, the same volleyball, but I will not point you one. Okay, this game we copied or this movie we copied. Overall, it's okay when we find some inspiration to different things in the game because that's basically what I think all of us here that all together we experience the.
Yeah, but I mean, it was really exciting to continue with the.
Give me the microphone.
But so I think there's a sense that, there's the excitement of getting to create something from scratch, right? We knew we wanted, that very grounded, gritty sense, of, World War I trenches. And, we wanted to grow that into, post-apocalyptic, mixed with World War I, and then wanted to bring an alien planet and mix that in. So we're drawing on, all the same stuff that you love, we all talked about, and then, tried to make something really new and fresh out of it.
Thanks so much. Yo, first of all, I love everybody. Like, I love y'all so much. The game is phenomenal. Period. Yeah, y'all can clap it up for that. The game is phenomenal, B. So, I have a question, but it's a two-parter. So, the character abilities. I know what we got a chance to experience today, but how will the abilities grow? Throughout the game in terms of different things that we'll see, and how many classes are there? Is it just 3, or is there other classes that we're going to get a chance to experience later?
We have 4 classes, but during this demo we could play only 3. About the 4th class we will talk later this year about skills.
Yeah, so it's 8 skills per class. So I think depending the group, how they progress during the demo, you have 5, maybe 6 if someone was progressing fast, and how they will grow. So growing with levels, of course, also the skills are growing. Plus, you can modify them with modifications on armors. So sometimes it just buffs the skill, sometimes it changes it completely. So it's a completely different taste. So instead of damaging skills, you have something that works as crowd control, so CC skills. So yeah, there are options to modify the skills. Or also some mods give you the opportunity to taste a little bit a different class. So something that's stolen from a different class. So, yeah, that are the options for the skills.
Wow. Oh my.
Hey, if I were to create a line, like a spectrum of Ghost Recon Wildlands, Division 2 over here, Destiny 2 over here, where would you see Outriders on that line, if anywhere?
To be honest, we started making this game, the more we more went to the inspiration from the old fantasy games, fantasy RPGs. So we are old enough to remember the Diablo 1. So we would put ourselves there, not here. So even if you play some classes, you can notice this is more like a subject slasher than shooter. So our inspiration went from the Diablo kind of games and the fantasy games, and we are feeling that our game is less fantasy shooter sometimes, not the games you wrote. There's no tactical combat here.
I mean, I think another thing that really differentiates our game is story, is world. I think it's a very story-focused game that we really have a very compact story with a beginning, middle, and end that we want to tell.
Thank you.
I wasn't expecting that many like RPG aspects, which thank you. I love it. But in the beginning sequence in the prologue, there seemed to be really meaningful character interactions. So like other RPGs, are there going to be potential for romances or deeper friendships? Or is it just going to be, not just, but be a more linear type story?
I don't want to spoil too much, but I will tell you that you've only scratched the surface of the characters in this game. That a lot of the story is going to be about who you go on this journey with. And as you take this quest, this adventure, your convoy, your caravan of people is going to grow. And you'll be really surprised by the kinds of people you end up with. Jakob already is one of them. You've already seen him change from your buddy to your grumpy old asshole uncle.
But he's our grumpy asshole.
Exactly. And so you're going to have this really, intense group of characters that you will get to know and love and try to keep alive through the end of the game.
I love you guys. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I had another question too. All right, so it's another two-parter though. All right, so the first part of this question is obviously this game's coming to the next generation. So I know PlayStation 5, they have the haptics technology in their controller. Have y'all tested it out? Because if I could feel some sort of fire with the Pyromancer, I would really be emotional and I will cry. And if you want to see me cry, you should do that. So that's one. Will y'all be using the haptics technology and with the PlayStation 5 controller? And the second part is this a franchise or is this just a one-off title?
Okay, so answering the first question, this time we are not going to talk about next gen at all.
Oh,
sorry about that, but we believe that we already reviewed so much stuff that it should be enough for you guys to talk about this game, and we would like to talk about next gen later this year. And in terms of the second thing, of course we are building a new IP, and the fact that we are launching this together with the next gen is also telling you that we believe this is going to be a much longer journey than just this one.
Hey guys, so first off, congratulations on great work that you've done with this game. I love every second of it, and I'm a Bulletstorm fanboy. So, is there anything you took from that game, like mechanics-wise or like concept-wise, story-wise, that you applied to this game?
I think overall, without the experiences from our previous projects, this game wouldn't be possible to make, because even from Witches of War was a different experience, from the Bulletstorm was a different experience, for even Fortnite was a different experience. So all together, these experiences allowed us to create this game. The freedom we want to create, so this is not the typical shooter that we are telling you, there are cover played this way. We're giving you freedom, so we need to have this knowledge from our previous projects to use it in this project. So all Bulletstorm 2 give us a lot of knowledge, give us a lot of lessons that now we can use it in this game. So, and not only from this perspective, but we want to make this game different. We wanted this game to be new. But of course, some things like dark humor from Bulletstorm, they will appear in this game. We cannot escape from our past. So.
So today we had the chance to play in a 3-person squad. It seems to be the way you guys are pushing the game. You're looking for that 3-person angle. Is that the amount of people that the game was balanced around? And is that the maximum amount of people we are going to be able to have in a given squad?
There's a three player max right now. We try to make this game for different amount of people, even 4 or 5, but looking at pace of our game, this game is fast enough. We decided the chaos with the 4 or 5 people is too much, so we wanted to narrow the basically group of people to 3, because for us it's the perfect number to experience the multiplayer, but to have a control of the battlefield what your buddies are doing. You know, there's a lot of teleportation, a lot of movement skills, so for us basically 3 is the best number for the maximum. Because but you can play alone this game or with 2 player people. We are not forcing you to play 3 player. So.
Yeah, and the game is balanced to each of the numbers. So it's balanced against just a single player experience, it's balanced against 2 and 3-person co-op. So there are different kind of formulas used to balance this game.
And a small follow-up, I noticed while playing earlier that there are a lot of really fun synergies that you can come up with between the different classes, even just very early on with your 3 basic ones that you get just by leveling up through the demo without going deep into it. How much time and effort did it take to balance those synergies so that you didn't make something that was completely, absolutely broken? Or was that more, if they find something that's broken and fun, let them have fun with it? What was the design decisions around there?
How much time I will not tell you because we haven't finished. And I think so far, so overall the balance is I think one of the hardest of the game. We are giving you 1, 2, 3 player co-op, different classes, a lot of different items with modification. There's skill tree. It's a huge, complex process to balance the game. I think our balance team basically hate us, the designers, so it's really, really hard, and we are still taking data even from this show to basically add information to be able to deliver the as balanced game as possible during the launch.
Hi. So will player choices during the game affect any storyline outcome, and how open world is it within the storyline?
We do not have branching narrative. That's very hard to do in multiplayer. I come from Telltale before this, so I definitely am a fan of branching narrative. But as much as I love the joy of having 12 different endings you can reach, this game always had one ending. It was the ending that we're going to was important to us. It was why we're making this game. So we didn't want to branch dramatically from that. We wanted you to have the experience. Ooh, mood lighting. We wanted you to have the experience that these characters go on. And then you asked about how open world it is. It's a hub and spoke structure. So as you move to each of these new locations in this world, it branches out from there to all of these other explorable areas. There's so many side quests that you can go on. So the main journey itself is about 90 minutes worth of cutscenes. There's then an additional 2 hours of cutscenes just for the side quests. So there's a lot of story to find that feels very open, even though you're going from world to world to world.
Wow. Anybody else?
So during the presentation, you teased some pretty exotic-looking weapons, and then you sent us off to play with some pretty generic vanilla weapons. So can we expect these exotic weapons to have additional abilities or secondary actions, or are they just kind of cool skins?
cool skins, definitely, but not only. In general, the rarity of the items also increases the number of mods the items have. You can expect 2 mods for each legendary item. The functions are really different. So from simple mods that add some functionalities to the mods that changes the functions of the skills. Going to mods that changes the whole idea the builds are created. So it's connected with the hero tree. So that are the different mods. There is a different pool of mods for weapons, different for armors. Also, there are the mods that are exclusive for the legendary items.
That was just the beginning. So we started in more or less 20th century environment. So the more we progress, the further we go, the more crazy and twisted the equipment become.
I can't wait. Oh, you go. Yeah, you go ahead. You go.
This is a very niche question, so feel free to be like, that's not a question to ask here. But for CBS, I'm working on a piece about gaming and evolution with developing with conditions like epilepsy in mind. And I noticed a lot with the flashing, it was very muted in a way that was safe for epileptics. Did you guys have that in mind when developing towards accessibility beyond just colorblind options and things like that?
Overall, all the helps we can provide to the people to help them enjoy our experience, we are still developing. We already add a lot of things. Unfortunately, right now in the options, the menu are disabled, but even from simple things like not enough subtitles for deaf people, we are not having this in this demo, but we're trying to make this game as accessible to people as possible, and we are trying our best to basically, before we finish the game, to add whatever we can do it this game all the time.
All right, another two-parter. I appreciate y'all so much. One, well, the combat design is incredible. I think the momentum and the flow of combat is genius. Like even way better than Destiny. Like for real, you guys killed it. Will we get like vehicle or like air combat in this game at some point? Or will it be cross-play? So PlayStation can play against Xbox players, against PC and stuff like that.
So going from the end, we will not talk right now about the tech stuff, so about the crossplay. This we will talk later in this year. About the aerial combat, I think will surprise you. I don't want to spoil what will happen in the future of this game, but overall this game not only about fighting with the soldiers in the trenches. There will be a lot more creatures, a lot more danger. The monsters, small, big, and super huge. So I think you'll be happy.
That sounds like dragon.
See, yo, y'all gonna make mad money in this game, son. I'm telling you, B. This joint is crazy.
Hey, I was wondering if you could, if you could, get on me, bro. Talking about if you guys could elaborate on kind of how world level, player level, and co-op, how those systems work together, or if like I'm leading the game, can she designate her own world level or her player level, kind of how that scales or works together?
Good question.
Okay, so you start on world level 1. There is no difficulty selection when you start the game, but the first 3 levels are quickly unlocked, and the world level itself is a mechanic that players can use or can just treat that as a difficulty. So explaining more, you collect experience points toward the next world level to unlock it, to grab experience, to grab rewards, and plus to have the opportunity to play, to receive better loot, etc. And if someone wants to challenge themselves to prove that they can play on the really high world tier, that's an additional goal. But if someone decides to
stay on a certain world level, and because that's the level the game is most fun. Yeah, they crushing enemies with the skills with the weapon. They can stay and play for the whole day on a certain world level. So I would say the world level, the whole mechanic, is an additional aspect players can focus and can then show, okay, I finished the game on world level 7 because that was important for me. Also after that, when you reach the end game, you can play more with levels and reach the world level 15. So it's mechanic that's can be used, but also someone can just go for on a certain world tier.
And for co-op, is it the person hosting the game who kind of sets that level, or does it scale?
Yeah, that the host decides on which level the whole team will play. Of course, the host needs to first unlock that world team to invite anyone else to that world level. So it's a personal achievement, I would say.
We've got time for one or two more. Anybody else have questions?
So, with consideration that this is a very looter shooter game, is there a plan for endgame activities such as dungeons or raids or replayable activities to grind out higher level gear or more unique gear?
About the end game content or these activities we'll talk later this year. Right now we don't want to talk about. Sorry.
But yes, there is something.
I like that.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the trucks and how they'll figure into the gameplay?
The truck is your mobile forward base. You cannot drive this truck, so it's your transportation tool through the planet when you go to the uncharted territories. It's like from the other RPG games or fantasy games, it's like you're moving village from place to place where you can upgrade your character, you can craft some items. So it's basically a base where you join other people to you. And then together you can customize this track, you can add trophy to it, and then you can take this track to the multiplayer game together with other players. Will see your tracks as a convoy moving through the world in the cutscenes. But we are not driving with this track, so we are not fighting with it. So it's more like your personal space than the gameplay tool.
But you can create like the old classic, pilgrim wagon circle, out in the front, past the frontier, and there's even like a campfire where you can hear stories about old Earth, and it's home as you move out into the world.
That concludes the roundtable. So thanks so much for the questions, guys.
Cool, thank you.
And it's a wrap, baby. HipHopGamer, you already know what it is. Let's go.